is targeting Egypt's specific needs. Earlier today, Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli addressed the Global Working Conference of the FAO representatives on behalf of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. The GWC of the Food and Agriculture Organization FAO is held in the new capital on the 80th anniversary of the establishment of the UN agency.
It will continue to offer help to regions and countries facing humanitarian crises, notably the Gaza Strip and Sudan. Madbouli was addressing the Global Working Conference of FAO representatives. He described the role of FAO as crucial in modernizing agriculture systems, boosting crisis-hit communities, and boosting worldwide food security. The GWC of the Food and Agriculture Organization FAO is held in the new capital on the 80th anniversary of the establishment of the UN agency. The regional bureaus of the FAO are gathering to tackle boosting food security and the development of the supply chains across the Near East and North Africa regions. The conference aims at exchanging expertise between the countries and regional bureaus. Egypt is a strategic partner of the FAO. The organization was established to eradicate hunger and to support countries in achieving sustainable food security and improving food quality. For his part, Arab League Secretary General Ahmed Abul Gheit said the Arab region is facing unprecedented challenges that exacerbate its still pressing food instability. Addressing the Global Working Conference of FAO representatives, the Arab League chief also pointed out to the ongoing humanitarian crisis in the Israeli-besieged Gaza Strip.
To shed more light on the issue, we are very much delighted to be joined over the phone by Dr. Youmn Hamaki, Professor of Economics. Dr. Youmn, good evening.
Yes, can you hear me?
Hear you. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Yes. Yes. Dr. Youmn, what is the significance of Egypt hosting the FAO Global Working Conference representatives in Cairo?
Actually, it's a very important significance since Egypt nowadays is a part of the Middle East, a very important part of the Middle East, a very important part of Africa. And we know quite well this period that the world is suffering from challenges regarding availability of food and food security. And from here it comes the importance of having this meeting with the FAO, with a very important organization responsible to achieve safe food and to address all challenges confronting such goal. And we all know that this area, the Middle East, Africa, we are suffering from shortage of water. We are suffering from, to large extent, the capability to enhance the productivity of land and to organize our efforts towards a better productivity and output of the land. And we know quite well as that, you know, the world is nowadays addressing severe inequality of income distribution and increasing the size of poverty. With poverty, we have the shortage of food, and securing food becoming a very important goal for the FAO, and having such a meeting, a very important meeting, to discuss what are the most important challenges confronting food security and to what extent we can cooperate and exchange ideas and researches so that we can enhance the productivity of food and to achieve safety in the availability of food for the majority of people. Yes. I believe this is quite important.
Yes, indeed. Dr. Youmn, in his address to the FAO meeting, Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli stressed the cooperation between the Egyptian Partnership for Development Agency and the UN agency in meeting rising regional demands for food security. How actually Egypt is reacting for humanitarian suffering in both Gaza and Sudan?
Yes, you know that nowadays we are trying to sort out to how extent food security is going to be affected by climate change. And climate change is going to change the agricultural map for the whole world. And from here it comes that we should be prepared for all this changement in our agricultural map. Some crops are going to be able to be cultivated and others no. And we have to change according to that our plans so that to adapt with such changement in the climate. And from here it comes that this needs to a large extent exchanging ideas, using technological methods, new technological methods, and part of it is artificial intelligence. To how extent artificial intelligence can help us and direct us towards a better productivity of land, and what are the suitable crops for each area to be cultivated to maximize the productivity of such land. You know that this needs some cooperation among countries of the world, specifically on the regional side. And we as Arab countries, as African countries, as well as, the Middle East, we have to confront these challenges by exchanging researches, scientific researches regarding what are the areas that can be cultivated to secure our food first of all, and to use artificial intelligence to maximize the productivity of our land. This will need more than that, exchanging scientific research, cooperating in scientific research, as well as upgrading skills, human skills, so that to address such challenges.
Yes, indeed. Dr. Youmn, how do you see the strategic action cooperation between the FAO and the Egyptian government in the food security file?
Major efforts have been done by FAO, and Egypt has benefited for the last decades from technical assistance provided by experts of FAO, as well as designing strategies towards enhancing the productivity of land, as well as I mentioned, exchanging studies among countries of the regional, like the African continent. We have a lot of potentialities to exchange ideas and to exchange expertise, so that we can enhance from one perspective addressing the climate change, and from another enhancing the productivity of the land. The FAO is giving specifically developing countries support regarding experts, and they are guiding them to better use their land, maximizing productivity of land, as well as upgrading the technology use, so that we can save efforts and money by referring to the primitive ways of dealing with cultivating land, and by actually upgrading specifically small farmers, because there is quite a correlation between poverty and the people working in the agriculture sector. Most of poor people are concentrated in agriculture sector, and they are vulnerable to climate change and to problems regarding lack of finance, lack of experts. And I believe FAO has done a lot towards enhancing such situation.
Indeed. Dr. Youmn Al-Hamaki, Professor of Economics, thank you so much for your precious input. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much, Dr. Youmn Al-Hamaki, Professor of Economics, for being with us in our special coverage and addressing the Global Working Conference of the FAO representatives in Cairo. FAO Director General Q Dong-Q asserted the organization's commitment to boost the private sector participation to achieve development.
This work conference comes at the important moment as we prepared to implement our new mid-term plan and need to position ourselves to respond proactively to rapidly evolving global context that affects the scope and the sustainability of the FAO's facilities to countries. This year, we celebrate FAO's 80th anniversary. For 80 years, FAO has led the global effort to fight against hunger and malnutrition, helping the countries transform their agri-food system, improve livelihood, and build resilience. FAO has also stood alongside farmers, consumers, youth, women, indigenous people, scientists, and smallholders, united by the belief that food can be a foundation of peace, dignity, and shared prosperity. With the new FAO Food and Agriculture Museum and Network inaugurated on 16 October together with Honorable President Mattarella of Italy on the World Food Day, we now have the new global space to tell the story and action of FAO mandate, connected food, culture, knowledge with people. It's with the younger generation. There are so many kids come to see, and in a way that inspires dialogue across generations. Ladies and gentlemen, today we stand at the turning point. As we mark FAO's 80th anniversary, we must reform the challenges and as opportunity. We are called to be the proactive, agile, and forward-looking, ensure that our strategy, programs, and technical support remains responsive to the evolving needs of our members. Our mission remains as agent as it was at our founding. The positive attitude is to maximize our potential and to maximize our comparable advantage based on PR analysis.
Our dear viewers, that was our special coverage for the Global Working Conference of the FAO representatives, which was attended earlier today by Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli on behalf of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. Many thanks for watching.